Yeah, guys, there is some good news now. Parents are having way less trouble now compared to the start of this program. As to what caused all of those problems for families, we have obtained internal emails showing what exactly went wrong and how state leaders scrambled to respond. You've heard the parents' voices.
I think the execution has been flawed.
Frustrated after receiving grant money from the Virginia Department of Education.
I feel like they set parents up in a sense to fail.
That they were unable to use.
A ton of headaches. It almost seemed like it wasn't going to actually be usable money. I was worried.
Governor Youngkin's Learning Acceleration Grants program was aimed at helping parents buy private tutoring sessions and technology for their kids to combat learning loss. Families receive direct payments of $1,500 or $3,000 based off income for those services. But when they tried making purchases, they say they got repeatedly rejected.
Everything was just getting denied.
And they couldn't figure out why.
It just seemed absolutely random. Just somebody with a blindfold on, just saying yes, no, yes, no.
So we began investigating and found that the VDOE initially structured this program in a way that was non-compliant with state and federal regulations because they were allowing services to be paid for in advance and not reimbursed. So when they tried to fix it, providers pulled out and confusion ensued. But Governor Youngkin told us not that many people were impacted.
Comment, I know there's a handful. I'm not sure there's so many, but I know there's a handful of folks that have had some challenges.
However, according to new information from a records request, as of July 5th, parents' orders were rejected by the state 9,000 times. That's compared to about 12,600 orders that were approved. Internal emails show that on June 14th, staff told Superintendent Lisa Coons that they were at a critical point with decisions about prepaid services, and they needed to tear the Band-Aid off now and carefully craft a message for parents. Coons replied, "I am not sure why we haven't torn off the Band-Aid to ensure that requirements were met. I am not violating those expectations as the State Superintendent of Public Instruction." On June 19th, Coons then sent this memo to staff to clear up problematic conversations. And about a month later, on July 14th, VDOE said that the department had addressed all concerns.
It's just this huge shift that happened. It's seemingly almost overnight. And so everybody's feeling a big sense of relief.
Parents tell me they've noticed the difference, have now found success putting their grants to use, and are thankful that their voices were heard.
And you're the one who went out there and started knocking on doors and talking to governors and the VDOE and asking questions. So I think we all are thanking you.
Now, as of July 10th, 40% of all recipients in this program lived in Northern Virginia, and in email, Superintendent Coons cited concern that rural Virginia was underrepresented. Families now have until September 1st to use their grant money. In the studio, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.